It's coffee time with Hannah. How y'all doing? I've got my little keep cup full of coffee. So I am sitting outside the church. I decided to take Mum to church because it is Mother's Day today. And that's going to be the theme of my livey today, talking about family and what family means. To me, anyway. We haven't always had the best relationship, my mum and I. Mum raised us really strictly. And sometimes she didn't have the emotional availability to become one of those nurturing mums. I'm not bagging or anything. Good morning, Ash. Good morning, Wanderon. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to let you know that it's not always the relationship that we have now. So it took some working on, because you remember when I was an adult, when I was about 19, 20, that's when I had to start a relationship with my mother, who's also another adult. And for whatever reason, there's times where I didn't contact her because I was a jumped up little upstart. It's quite harsh acknowledging these kind of things. Yeah, so since Mum's been unwell and in rest homes, the relationship dynamic changed, right? So it's much better than I ever remember it. What I have recognised that I've learnt from my mum in that time is that she's taught me tolerance, she's taught me patience, and these are virtues that I didn't have before when it came to our relationship. Mum has mental illness. She has bipolar, so she has episodes just like anyone with any form of mental illness. She hasn't had one for a really long time now. I think it was in 2009 where I had to section her, and that was to admit her into a hospital because things were just too erratic. So yeah, the last 9 years have been a different kind of relationship, and I'm actually quite grateful for where our relationship is at now. I do spend quite a lot of time with Mum. Oh, funny story. Friday morning, 9 o'clock, get a phone call. I was on the phone anyway, but I saw that my sister rang, so I canned it. I canned the phone. I jumped off the phone, jumped onto the phone to my sister. She said that she was getting phone calls from one of our uncles, Mum's brother, who lives in the same city as we do, and asking if Mum had passed away. And it's like, what? I was just with her yesterday. And that had come from India. My uncle's daughter, my cousin, lives in India, and she saw that a woman with the same name as Mum's maiden name, had passed away over in India. That may have been a clue that it wasn't Mum. I don't think Mum has any ambition to travel far, let alone to India. She does want to go to Auckland and see our younger sister. So that caused a bit of hysteria. My older sister immediately rang the rest home and asked, is Mum okay? You know, just in case it was some kind of prophetic something. And yep. mum's fine and alive. So I posted up a wee video on the whānau page on my mum's side of the family, just saying, and mum's going, yeah, thanks for your concern, but everything's okay. I can laugh about it now, but it was really quite, how did that come about? Oh my goodness. So what that did was inspire my uncle to come and visit mum. They're in the same town, man. Mum has been a bit shy of having a relationship because of his wife, who are quite religious, and my auntie, mum feels that my auntie used to force that on her. And that's just not cool, man. You can believe what you believe. Please don't pressure anyone to believe what you do. It's just not okay. Anyway, it's been a year since auntie's passed away, but mum still feels that kind of residual, I don't know, energy, I guess is the right word for it, around auntie and her relationship with her brother, which is a bit sad. So I'm glad that he came to visit, and if that's what it's taught any of us, it's that communication is so important for whānau, for family, and allowing people to know where it's at. So yeah, so I spent a lot of time in the rest home, and there's this little old lady. She's 101. She went to see the podiatrist, and then she came back to our table. We were having a cup of tea, and the staff had left a cup of tea for her, and she sits back down. Her mobility's a bit limited, but she can still get around, and she was a bit creaky when she was sitting down, and she's like, oh, I'm getting old. There is a lot of truth to that statement. It is like, yes, you are getting old. I just thought it was a terrific statement because there is truth in that. I think that was just wonderful. There are so many lessons that I learned by being in there, and just, I don't know, being around them, seeing the challenges that they face. And the challenges that they face are more communication. Their family, one lady's been there since she's 60, doesn't have any visitors, so I do my best to, I don't know, bring a little joy, bring a little sunshine by smiling at them, saying hello, having conversations. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to wish all the mothers watching, all the parents watching, actually, it takes a lot to raise a child. Yeah. Yeah, but that's me for today. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I am sitting in the sunshine now, but there was frost on my car this morning. Whew, it was cold. So I was a bit reluctant to bring Mum to church today because of how cold it was. But Mum and I are going to have lunch together after church, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Anyway, fam, hope you have a great day. Hope you have a blessed day. We'll see you next week. Bye.